Well, hello and happy holidays. Brandon Makala here with eXp Realty, and look at it, it's snowing outside right now. Can you see this? You see that snow? I got the Christmas tree lit here, the fireplace going. I got Bing Crosby up there. I think the elf got caught in there somehow. But I figured what better time than now to come to you with my Christmas vinyl selection. Now, if you're one of those, oh, I can't stand Christmas music people, listen, I get it, okay? I'm not talking about Frosty the Snowman or Rudolph or any of those overplayed songs. But, if you really don't like Christmas music, maybe you're just listening to the wrong Christmas music, because there's a lot of good stuff out there. There's so many different versions, so many different styles. I think you need to do a little bit more effort into your Christmas music. And if you're still like, nah, well, I don't know what to tell you. Charles Dickens wrote a book about you back in the 1800s, okay? Check it out. All right, so let's get started. My vinyl Christmas music selection is not very huge, but I've got a few heavy hitters in here, okay? And what you're listening to right now is the first Christmas album I bought, and I'm sure you recognize it. It's from A Charlie Brown Christmas, Vince Guaraldi Trio. And I just love the way he tickles those ivories. It just fills me with a warm, fuzzy feeling inside. My favorite song off of this is actually Greensleeves. That's a really good one. My next Christmas album, I don't know how I inherited this. I don't know where it came from or whose it was. I did not buy it, but I have it. I don't really listen to it a ton either. It's Connie Francis, Christmas in My Heart. I'll throw it on every once in a while because I don't have a lot of albums, and it's just like once I've listened to all of them, I'll be like, all right, Connie, it's your turn. No offense, Connie. It's not bad. I don't really have a favorite though because I don't listen to it a lot. Now this is another one I inherited. This is a 4-album Christmas classics, and you got all the heavy hitters on there. My parents used to play this all the time when I was a kid. You got Nat King Cole, Bing Crosby, Dean Martin. A lot of big names, right? There's a lot of songs on here too that you'd be like, what is this? And you might change it. At least I do. But there's some good ones too. And if I had to pick a favorite off of these, it's Willie Nelson's Pretty Paper. My wife, Bridget, she doesn't really like that song. She's like, oh, how can you listen to that? Well, because my grandmother would always play it. My grandmother lived next door to us. I'd have Christmas morning at my house, and we'd just walk over for dinner and have a whole other Christmas there. I was very spoiled as a kid. But, it just reminds me of my grandma and my grandpa. Listen to Willie Nelson, Pretty Paper. Anyways, somehow I inherited 2 copies of Bing Crosby. And, I mean, this is just, a classic. And, the White Christmas, I think, is one of the biggest songs of all time. My favorite is not White Christmas, though. It's Mele Kalikimaka, the Hawaiian way to say Merry Christmas. And it's not just because it sounds like my last name, okay? It's not that. I just like the song. It puts me in a good mood. Happy vibes, okay? This next album, Elvis Christmas, I mean, yes, total classic, right? I mean, Blue Christmas is not even the best song. Might be the most overplayed song, but it's not even the best song on this album. It's Santa Claus is Back in Town. That really will get the party rocking around the Christmas tree, I'm telling you. Let's switch arms here, shoulders going out. Anyways, 2 more albums left, okay? This video won't take up too much of your time, okay? But this one reminds me of my mother, The Carpenter's Christmas. This one's a favorite. My mom just played it all the time, and it just reminds me of Christmas time as a kid. My mom decorating the house, making hot cocoa as I come in from, sledding or whatever. Just, this one really fills me with the warm fuzzies. And my favorite off of this one is the Christmas Waltz. That's a nice one. So, put that one on. And one more, this last one is the second album I've purchased. I've only purchased 2 Christmas albums. The other ones I inherited. But this one is my personal favorite right now, and it's Frank Sinatra. I mean, it's just his voice, man. I mean, it's the best. It's Frank. Come on. What else can I say? If I had to pick a favorite, it's I'll Be Home for Christmas. Put that one on and tell me you don't like Christmas music, okay? Because I'll bet you do. But yeah, that's my Christmas music selection. Wanted to share that with you for whatever reason, and I hope you have a happy holiday.